Howdy Hexers, welcome to another episode of Hexonomics. Today we're taking a look at maximizing platinum in the auction house. But first, what do we know about platinum? Platinum is the PvP currency of Hex. It's going to be used to buy PvP boosters, starters, as well as for tournament entry. This means that players will have that option to convert cash into platinum. We don't know exactly the conversion yet, but I like the ratio of $1 to 100 platinum. Cryptozoic will most likely offer incentives for greater cash conversions. Overall, that reduces the ratio to be about 100 platinum is less than $1, but that's going to be defined by all the incentives that they put in place. So our first rule of platinum is going to be to buy in bulk. We should also understand from the beginning that platinum is store credit. Why does this matter? Because there is expected to be a platinum-based PvP auction house. I'm sure Cryptozoic wants the player base to view those auction house transactions as product for platinum and not as a real money transaction. To accomplish this, they have to inflate the amount of platinum in the market early on. The reason is, the closer the currencies drift to an even exchange rate, the greater a comparison to a real money auction house is going to persist. Platinum has to feel like fake money to lose that comparison. In addition to bulk purchase incentives, we should also expect larger platinum prizes from tournaments and VIP programs to help accomplish their goal. This creates an inflationary environment, so get your platinum first and buy your cards early. Something to consider, though, is that Cryptozoic will not be able to inflate platinum too highly, else they're going to destroy the value of their product. The pressure of those two wants, inflation versus value, is where your value can be extracted from the market. Now let's turn our eyes to the PvP auction house and what that means in an MMO TCG. The auction house serves two purposes simultaneously. For Cryptozoic, an auction house encourages more upfront investment into the game. For cards to be exchanged, you must first have platinum to change hands, and that eventually buys product. The company receives that immediate financial gain from the purchase of platinum, while they cede to the players the exchange value between their chase cards and boosters. The second purpose of the auction house is the most simple one. It allows players to have a safe and liquid market for the exchange of their product. Players are able to exchange game elements for either tournament entry or other resources. The platinum in this case serves as a medium of exchange to avoid the pitfalls of a barter system from other paper TCGs. How many times have you had a good rare to trade, but the card you wanted was held by the player who didn't need your rare at all? In the world of economics, this is called the double coincidence of wants, and it is a major cost in a barter economy. Platinum solves this elegantly for the player base and serves as a medium of exchange. Many of you might be wondering now what all this means for your own experiences with the auction house. To new and casual players, the auction house will allow you to fill out collections and source for all your deck needs. To the financially minded player, the auction house is a price-finding mechanism and a speculation market. The speculator's incentive is to push the value of cards to their maximum through the standard methods like buying low and selling high. As this cycle ebbs and wanes, Cryptozoic has the most to gain from the player activities. If a price trends too high, more platinum must enter the market to cover the perceived increase in value. If the market trends downwards and stagnates, like if all the chase cards are all snapped up, platinum then gets converted into boosters and tournaments, providing a fresh supply of cracked packs to boost the market. Cryptozoic will also have several tools built into the system to influence the PvP market. If they perceive that platinum prices are far too low, they can provide deals on buying the currency, thus elevating the prices through inflation. In the event that Cryptozoic believes that prices have trended too high, they can offer deals on boosters to pull platinum out of the market and increase the supply of cards through price deflation. Now, to max out the system, you, the player, should buy platinum in bulk during the incentive periods and buy rare cards on the cheap during the lows of the market. When the market picks up again, let go of your extra cards to stack up on new platinum for the sale of the next set of boosters. This gives you that additional edge while you draft and play for all your favorite tournaments. The PvP gold auction house, on the other hand, is a different animal to participate in. Gold comes from the time investment of the PvE players and requires most creative money sinks. What does that mean for the gold auction house? It's that hard to get equipment, consumables, and chase cards will be big sellers. Everything else is materials and for the forms of crafting. If you're used to an auction house in any standard MMO, you will be prepared for the gold auction house in Hex. In my next episode of Hexonomics, we're going to take a look at creating a system to evaluate cards and help determine chase cards from crafting fodder in a more regimented way. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this episode, hit the like button and subscribe. Be sure to check out my other Hexonomic videos for more mathy info. Don't forget that Function and I are still running our puzzle contest. Check out the links for more information on how to play. As always, I'm Mokog, and this is Hex Hunter.